Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning. It is Sunday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Again, hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to continue my look at my vinyl collection from A to Z. This is part 2 of the B's. Again, 10 albums at a time, just to keep the time down. And I think all of these that I'm going to show you are fantastic American bands. Just worked out that way. I didn't plan it, but it worked out that way. So I'm going to start off the bat with this amazing Blondie. This is the album Parallel Lines. Beautiful Debbie Harry. Gorgeous, gorgeous woman. Great American rock band formed in 1974 by Debbie Harry and guitarist Chris Stein. One of the earlier new wave bands from New York. Really, really good stuff. Music's combination of punk and new wave and pop rock. Super famous stuff. Big hits, of course, Heart of Glass, Call Me, The Tide is High, Rapture. Just some great, great stuff. They've sold over 40 million albums worldwide. Still going today, I believe. This is their third album, and probably their most commercially successful, or their commercial breakthrough album, I guess you'd call it. Their first two albums were pretty good, but not as commercially successful as this one. 1978 released, #1 album for Blondie. No less than 6 singles off the album. You got Picture This, I'm Gonna Love You Too, Hanging on the Telephone, Heart of Glass, Sunday Girl, and One Way or Another. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. It's on the Chrysalis label. Love Blondie. Also, Eat to the Beat. Another great album, again on the Chrysalis label. Eat to the Beat, the 4th album by Blondie. Platinum selling album. Really, really good stuff. Peaked at number 17 on the 200 charts. You got Dreamin'. What else you got on here? Die Young, Stay Pretty, Slow Motion, Atomic, Sound Asleep, Victor, Living in the Real World, The Hardest Part. Just some great, great stuff from Blondie. Amazing, amazing. This is a kind of a one-off. This was part of I guess a box of albums I was given. But I really enjoy it. Love the cover as well. This is Veruga Bandit. And this is the album, what's it called here? Come Softly. So they're a combination. This is also on, sorry. It's on the Purple Capital label. Detroit band, 1979 release. You got pop and rock, some R&B going on here. Not a huge hit as a band. Affiliated with the Bob Seger Band. Apparently it was a band that U2 kind of blew off the stage. I don't know who was backing up who at the time, but they were at a concert together, and I guess U2 went on first and won the crowd over. These guys came on second and kind of realized that the crowd preferred U2 over these guys, but still, I really enjoy this album. You've got Marianne, Solo, Come Softly, Turn to Me, Good Day, Sunshine, Speak Now or Forever Hold Your Peace, Lovin' Queen, Holiday, Music Man, and You Are the Fire. You got Bruce McCann or McCann, I guess it is, lead vocals and guitar. Don O'Connell on bass guitar and backing vocals. Matt DeRaid on keyboards and lead vocal on Music Man. and Franz de Rad on drums and backing vocals. But yeah, there's that cover. Really, really cool, unique. There's the band there. I haven't really seen this or anything else in the wild on these guys, but whoop, cool stuff. And next is a one of my favorite bands, and I have most of these on vinyl, but I also have quite a bit of this band on CD. But I'll be showing that in a later video. Amazing. Am I missing a sheet here? I'm missing a sheet. Where's my notes here? Oh, here it is. Sorry, found it. I'm not going to edit that out. It's Sunday. So this American rock band formed way back in 1967. You got hard rock, earlier pioneers, I guess, of hard rock and heavy metal, progressive rock, still active today. Part of the Black and Blue tour with Black Sabbath. I'm talking about Blue Oyster Cult, and I've got a fair amount of their albums here that I'll show you in just a second. The original lineup was Buck Dharma on guitar and vocals, Eric Bloom on vocals, guitar, and keyboards, Alan Lanier on keys and guitar, Joe Bouchard on bass, and Albert Bouchard on drums. Again, I've got a fair amount of albums, but I also have a fair amount of CDs on their discography. I wouldn't say I've got all their albums, but I've got a fair amount of their albums, including their latest release, The Symbol Returns, which is amazing stuff. I really like these guys. They're so good. So we're going to start off with Agents of Fortune, the fourth album by the band. It's on the Columbia label. Agent of Fortune is amazing release, 1976 release, including the big hit Don't Fear the Reaper. This Ain't the Summer of Love is another hit off of this one. Really good stuff. I really enjoy Blue Oyster Cult, and Agents of Fortune, probably the most commercially successful album, perhaps. Then I have Mirrors, another great album. Their sixth album, 1979 release, combination of pop rock and hard rock and power pop. These guys kind of go all over the board. They can be as heavy as you want, but they can also pop it up as well. You got In Thee, Moon Crazy, You're Not the One I Was, sorry, You're Not the One I Was Looking For, is another couple of hits off of this one. But yeah, nice find in Mirrors. I had a previous copy and it was kind of ratty, but I'm glad I found this one. What else I got here? Oh, this is an amazing album as well. This is Cultosaurus Erectus. I love that cover. So detailed. Again, on the Columbia label. The seventh album by the band. More polished album than Mirrors was, I feel. Progressive rock, hard rock, heavy metal. You got Fallen Angel, Deadline, Here's Johnny, Black Blade, and Monsters. Just a few of the hits off of this one. I picked this one up recently. This is The Revolution by Night. Another great one. Quite detailed on the cover as well. A lot of detail on this one. This one also has the original lineup as well, except for Rick Downey on drums, as Alan Bouchard was no longer in the band. But you got Take Me Away, Eyes on Fire, Shooting Shark, Veins, Shadow of California, Feel the Thunder, Let Go, Dragon Lady, Light Years of Love. Produced by Bruce Fairbairn as well. But yeah, really, really good stuff. This is 1983 release and the 9th album by the band. More straight ahead rock than the previous stuff. And we have 1985's Club Ninja. I love that cover. It's the 10th album by the band. And kind of a comeback album, I guess, by the band. You've got White Flags, Dancing in the Ruins, Make Rock Not War, Perfect Water, Spy in the House, Of the Night, Beat 'em Up, When the War Comes, Shadow Warrior, and Madness to the Method. Produced by Sandy Perelman. Cool cover though. Love it. And then I have a couple of live albums by the guys. This is On Your Feet or On Your Knees. 1975 release. The famous symbol. This one's got the Subhuman, Harvester of Eyes, Hot Rails to Hell. Then you got the Red and Black, Seven Screaming Dizbusters, Buck's Boogie, which happens to appear on most live albums. Last Day of May, Cities on Flame, ME 262, Before the Kiss, what is this? I can't pronounce that one. It Ain't Got You, basically, and Born to Be Wild. They do a great cover of Born to Be Wild on that one. I can't pronounce that one. Mazeragic. Cool stuff. There's the back cover. And one more, a couple more on this one. This is Terrestrial Live. Another great live album, 1982 release on the Columbia label. Pretty much the same lineup, I believe, as far as the songs on here. What do we got? There's the boys there. Gatefolds, cool inner. You've got Cities on Flame, Hot Rails to Hell, The Red and the Black, Dominance and Submission, Don't Fear the Reaper, ETI, Godzilla, Dr. Music, Black Blade, Joan Crawford, Burnin' for You, a veteran of the Psychic Wars, and Roadhouse Blues. Great cover of the Doors song. Great live album. Great live album. And finally, this is a solo album by Buck Dharma. This is Flat Out. It's on the Black Portrait label. Ton of guest artists on this one, including his wife, I believe. 1982 release, combination of rock and hard rock. You've got Born to Rock, That Summer Night, Cold Wind, Your Loving Heart, 535, Wind, Weather, and Storm, All Tied Up, Anwar's Theme, and Come to Me Softly, or Come Softly to Me, sorry. Yeah, it's a lot of, he would introduce a lot of these songs to the band, and they kind of rejected a lot of them because they felt they didn't fit in with Blue Oyster Cult. So he said, well, I'm going to make my own solo album. So he did, and made that one. So great album. Fantastic guitarist, fantastic vocalist, amazing stuff. So there you have it, guys. There's my second part of the Bees as I go through my collection from A to Z. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.